Death, the ultimate unknown, it hangs over us all, a shadow cast by the setting sun. But what lies beyond? This question echoes through millennia. It has captivated philosophers, theologians, and dreamers alike. Is death the end? Or is it a doorway? The concept of an afterlife, a realm beyond our earthly existence, is deeply ingrained in human consciousness. Across cultures and throughout history, we find stories, beliefs, and traditions that grapple with this profound mystery. From ancient burial rituals to modern near-death experiences, the afterlife continues to intrigue and inspire. It speaks to our deepest fears and our greatest hopes. Picture a mystical city with streets of gold. Angels sing in the distance. This is the heavenly realm for many Christians. Now envision a lush oasis. Water flows like a river, abundant with delights. This is the paradise of Islamic law. The afterlife transforms across cultures, each reflecting its own epic tales and values. For the ancient Egyptians, the afterlife was a treacherous quest. Souls faced trials before Osiris, the lord of the underworld. In Hinduism, reincarnation spins a cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Karma charts the soul's journey. Buddhists seek nirvana, a state of enlightenment that breaks the cycle of suffering and rebirth. Each belief system offers its own adventure beyond the mortal realm. What drives us to seek the mysteries of the afterlife? Is it the fear of the unknown, the quest for something greater, or perhaps the hope of reuniting with those we've lost? Whatever the reason, the question of what lies beyond remains a powerful force in our lives. This fascination is not merely a matter of faith. It seeps into our art, music, and literature. Think of Dante's Inferno, a chilling depiction of the underworld, or the uplifting melodies of gospel music promising heavenly rewards. From the pyramids of Egypt to the Taj Mahal, grand structures stand as testaments to our enduring belief in a realm beyond our own. Embark with us on an epic adventure into the unknown. We will uncover the diverse and often contradictory legends of the afterlife. Brace yourself for encounters with celestial beings, fiery realms, and everything in between. Our quest will take us from ancient myths to modern scientific discoveries. We will venture into the core of human experience, investigating how cultures have sought to understand death and the possibility of life beyond. Let us lift the veil and explore the great beyond. The adventure to the afterlife awaits. Embark on a journey through the realms of eternal bliss. Discover places of peace, joy, and everlasting life. These ethereal realms shimmer with hope and longing. They hold a special allure, representing the ultimate reward. For Christians, heaven is the kingdom of God, a place of unimaginable beauty. Streets paved with gold, walls adorned with precious stones. The faithful gather in the presence of God. Their earthly worries vanish, leaving only eternal bliss. This vision offers comfort and hope, guiding us through life's trials. In the heart of an ancient land, legends speak of a paradise beyond imagination. Known as Jannah, this mystical garden is a realm of untold splendor. Rivers of honey, milk, and wine flow through its lush landscapes. The air is perfumed with the scent of countless flowers. Here, the faithful recline on silken cushions, attended by ethereal companions. But this paradise is more than just a physical realm. It is a state of spiritual fulfillment and adventure. The faithful experience a profound closeness to the divine. Their hearts are free from pain, sorrow, and fear. Jannah represents the ultimate reward for a life of faith and valor. It stands as a powerful symbol of hope and aspiration, a beacon for adventurers of the soul. Heaven is often depicted as a realm filled with music and light. In Christian tradition, angels sing praises to God. Their voices resonate through the heavens, creating a symphony of pure joy. The faithful join this celestial choir. Their voices blend in perfect harmony. Music becomes a form of divine communication. Light, too, plays a significant role. It represents knowledge, purity, and the divine presence. Heaven is often bathed in radiant light, emanating from God or the celestial realm itself. This light dispels darkness and fills the faithful with a sense of awe. It symbolizes the illumination of the soul. The grand banquet, feasts and fellowship. Many cultures envision the afterlife as a place of grand feasts and fellowship. In Norse mythology, Valhalla is a majestic hall where warriors feast on roasted boar. They drink mead and recount tales of their heroic exploits. This vision reflects a warrior culture that prized bravery, camaraderie, and a glorious death in battle. This theme of communal celebration extends across various traditions. In the Chinese afterlife, elaborate feasts are a central feature. Ancestors gather to share food and stories with their living descendants. These gatherings reinforce family bonds and honor the memory of those who have passed on. Food becomes a powerful symbol of connection and continuity. Beyond human comprehension. Despite our attempts to describe it, heaven remains ultimately beyond human comprehension. Religious texts often emphasize this point. They use symbolic language to convey the otherworldly nature of the experience. Heaven is not simply a bigger, better version of earth. It is a realm of pure spirit. Our earthly senses, they tell us, cannot grasp the true nature of heaven. It is a mystery that unfolds only after death. This concept of a reality beyond our own serves as a powerful reminder. It suggests that there are limits to human knowledge and that some mysteries are best left to faith. The shadow of paradise. Where there is light, there is also shadow. Just as heaven represents the pinnacle of joy and fulfillment, hell embodies the depths of suffering and despair. It is the dark underbelly of the afterlife, a stark reminder of the consequences of our actions, a place most believe they will never see. Across cultures, hell is often depicted as a place of punishment, where sinners pay the price for their earthly transgressions. This concept serves as a powerful deterrent, a warning against straying from the path of righteousness, but it also raises profound questions about justice, mercy, and the nature of the divine. Section 2. Dante's Inferno, a journey through torment. Dante Alighieri's epic poem Inferno offers one of the most vivid and enduring depictions of hell. Dante's journey through the 9 circles of hell is a harrowing descent into the abyss, each circle representing a different sin and its corresponding punishment. From limbo to treachery, the punishments grow increasingly severe. Dante's Inferno is not merely a work of fiction. It reflects the medieval worldview, the belief in a hierarchical universe where sin had dire consequences. The poem's graphic imagery and allegorical structure have captivated readers for centuries. It serves as a stark reminder of the human capacity for both good and evil. Section 3. The Lake of Fire, a place of eternal punishment. In Christian tradition, hell is often depicted as a lake of fire, a place of eternal torment reserved for the devil and his angels, as well as those who reject God's grace. The imagery is stark and terrifying. Flames consume the damned, their cries for mercy go unanswered. This vision of hell has had a profound impact on Western culture. It has fueled countless sermons, paintings, and literary works. The fear of eternal damnation has driven many to seek salvation. It has also sparked debates about the nature of God's justice and the possibility of redemption for even the most hardened sinner. Chapter 4. Beyond flames and brimstone, other dimensions of suffering. Hell is not always depicted as a physical place of fire and brimstone. In some traditions, it is more a state of being, a separation from the divine source. This separation brings with it a profound sense of isolation, despair, and spiritual anguish. Buddhist and Hindu cosmology describe Naraka, a realm of suffering where beings endure the consequences of their negative karma. These realms are not eternal. They are temporary states of purification, after which souls can be reborn into higher realms. This cyclical view of suffering and rebirth offers a different perspective on the afterlife. Chapter 5. Karmic Justice, the Weighing of Souls. The concept of karmic justice is central to many Eastern religions. It suggests that our actions, both heroic and villainous, have consequences. These consequences may not be immediate, but they will eventually catch up to us, in this life or the next. In Egyptian mythology, the heart of the deceased was weighed against a feather, the feather representing truth and justice. If the heart was pure, the soul would ascend to the afterlife. If the heart was heavy with sin, it would be devoured by a monstrous beast. This vivid imagery emphasizes the importance of living a righteous life. Section 1. Echoes of the Beyond. Stories of the afterlife echo through time, resonating with the living in profound and mysterious ways. These tales, often shrouded in mystery and intrigue, captivate our imagination and stir our deepest emotions. Passed down from generation to generation, these stories become part of our cultural fabric. Whispers of near-death experiences, tales of ghostly encounters, and visions of the afterlife are shared in hushed tones, often around a flickering fire or in the quiet of night. These accounts, whether taken as fact or fiction, offer a glimpse into the enduring human fascination with what lies beyond. They are recorded in ancient texts, preserved in folklore, and even explored in modern media, reflecting our unending quest for understanding. They reflect our hopes, our fears, and our unyielding desire to make sense of the unknown. The stories we tell about the afterlife reveal much about our own lives, our values, and our deepest yearnings. Consider the ancient Greek myth of Orpheus. This timeless tale has been told and retold through the ages, each version adding new layers of meaning and interpretation. He journeyed into the underworld to reclaim his beloved Eurydice, braving the unknown and facing unimaginable challenges. His story is one of love, loss, and the eternal struggle against the finality of death. His music so moved Hades, the god of the underworld, that he permitted Eurydice to return with Orpheus to the land of the living. This act of compassion from the ruler of the dead underscores the power of art and emotion. This poignant tale speaks to the power of love and the enduring hope of reunion beyond the grave. It reminds us that even in the face of death, love remains a powerful force, capable of transcending the boundaries between life and the hereafter. Section 2. Whispers from the Deathbed. Often those nearing the end of life report strange and comforting experiences, visions of loved ones who have passed on, feelings of peace and tranquility. These deathbed phenomena, while difficult to prove scientifically, offer a compelling window into the liminal space between life and death. One woman on the verge of death spoke of walking through a field of wildflowers. She was greeted by her deceased husband, who embraced her with warmth and love. She felt no fear, only joy. When she awoke the next morning, her health had miraculously improved. Though skeptics may offer alternative explanations, such stories provide solace and hope to those grappling with mortality. The story of Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet, is both intriguing and controversial. Cayce would enter a trance-like state and purportedly access information about past lives, future events, and even the afterlife. His readings, documented in thousands of pages, describe a complex system of reincarnation and spiritual evolution. Cayce's descriptions of the afterlife resonated with many. He spoke of realms of light and learning, where souls go to review their lives and prepare for future incarnations. He also described realms of darkness and suffering, where those who had committed great wrongs faced karmic retribution. In some cultures, the boundary between the living and the dead is considered thin and permeable. This belief is often reflected in their rituals and traditions, where the living actively seek to communicate with those who have passed on. These practices are not just about mourning, but also about maintaining a connection with the deceased. Stories abound of encounters with the spirits of the deceased. These tales are passed down through generations, becoming an integral part of the cultural fabric. They often serve as a reminder that the dead are never truly gone, but continue to watch over the living. Often seeking help, guidance, or simply acknowledging their presence, people engage in various rituals. Lighting torches, offering food, and saying prayers are common ways to honor and communicate with the spirits. In Japan, during the Obon festival, families welcome the spirits of their ancestors back home. This festival is a time of joy and remembrance, where the living and the dead come together in a celebration of life and legacy. One such story tells of a young boy who wandered away from his family during the Obon festival. Amidst the vibrant lights and bustling crowd, he found himself alone and disoriented. Lost and scared, he felt a gentle hand on his shoulder. The touch was warm and reassuring, cutting through his fear and confusion. It was his grandfather who had passed away years earlier. The boy recognized him immediately, despite the years that had gone by. The grandfather reassured the boy, leading him back to the festival lights and his worried family. The reunion was filled with relief and joy, a moment that the boy would never forget. Was it a dream, a hallucination, or a genuine encounter with a loving presence from beyond? The boy never doubted what he experienced, believing that his grandfather had truly come back to guide him. This story, like many others, blurs the line between reality and the supernatural, leaving us to wonder about the mysteries of the afterlife. Can science, with its emphasis on empirical evidence, ever truly grapple with the mysteries of the afterlife? This question has intrigued humanity for centuries, and while it may seem like a topic reserved for philosophy and religion, some scientists are daring to explore it through the lens of empirical research. Some researchers believe it can. They argue that the tools and methods of science can be applied to even the most elusive and profound questions about human existence. They investigate near-death experiences, reincarnation claims, and the possibility of consciousness existing independently of the physical body. These studies often involve interdisciplinary approaches combining neuroscience, psychology, and even quantum physics to explore the boundaries of human understanding. Quantum physics, with its exploration of subatomic particles and non-linear realities, has also fueled speculation about the nature of consciousness and the possibility of life after death. The strange and counterintuitive findings in quantum mechanics suggest that reality might be far more complex and interconnected than we can currently comprehend. While mainstream science remains skeptical, these ongoing inquiries continue to push the boundaries of our understanding. The debate is vibrant and ongoing, with passionate arguments on both sides. Near-death experiences, or NDEs, offer perhaps the most compelling evidence for the possibility of an afterlife. These experiences are often described with vivid detail and profound emotional impact. People who have come close to death often report similar experiences. These accounts include feelings of peace, out-of-body sensations, and encounters with a bright light or deceased loved ones. Out-of-body sensations traveling through a tunnel toward a bright light, encounters with deceased loved ones. These commonalities suggest that NDEs might be more than just random hallucinations. While some scientists attribute NDEs to physiological changes in the brain, such as oxygen deprivation or chemical imbalances, others argue that these experiences cannot be easily dismissed. They point to the consistency of the reports, the profound impact on those who have them, and the lack of a definitive scientific explanation. They point to the consistency of the reports, the profound impact on those who have them, and the lack of a definitive scientific explanation. These experiences often lead to significant changes in the individual's lives, including a greater sense of purpose and reduced fear of death. The digital age has brought about its own unique interpretations of the afterlife. From online memorials to virtual cemeteries, technology offers new ways to remember and connect with those who have passed on. From online memorials to virtual cemeteries, technology offers new ways to remember and connect with those who have passed on. These digital spaces provide a platform for sharing memories, photos, and messages, creating a sense of community and continuity. Some even speculate about the possibility of uploading consciousness into digital realms, achieving a kind of digital immortality. This concept, while still in the realm of science fiction, raises profound questions about the nature of identity, memory, and the soul. While the idea of a digital afterlife may seem like science fiction, it raises profound questions about the nature of identity, memory, and the soul. It challenges our understanding of what it means to be human and what it means to live and die. It also highlights the enduring human desire to transcend the limitations of our physical existence. This desire is reflected in our myths, religions, and now our technological aspirations. The afterlife ultimately remains a matter of faith and personal interpretation. Different cultures and religions offer a wide range of beliefs, each providing comfort, guidance, and meaning to its adherents. Different cultures and religions offer a wide range of beliefs, each providing comfort, guidance, and meaning to its adherents. These beliefs shape how people live their lives, how they cope with loss, and how they find hope and purpose. Whether we embrace a specific religious doctrine, explore alternative spiritual paths, or approach the subject from a purely scientific perspective, the question of what happens after death continues to captivate and inspire. It is a question that touches on the deepest aspects of our humanity. Perhaps the most important aspect of the afterlife is not its literal truth, but its impact on how we live our lives. The belief in a realm beyond our own can inspire us to live with purpose, compassion, and a sense of accountability. The belief in a realm beyond our own can inspire us to live with purpose, compassion, and a sense of accountability. It can encourage us to be kinder, more empathetic, and more connected to the world around us. It can provide solace in times of grief and hope in the face of uncertainty. The idea that our loved ones continue to exist in some form can be a powerful source of comfort and strength. And it can remind us that life in all its preciousness and fragility is a journey to be cherished. Each moment becomes more meaningful when we consider the possibility of an existence beyond this one, urging us to make the most of the time we have. Near-death experiences, a brush with the unknown. Many return with tales of wonder, floating above their bodies, journeying through a tunnel, a bright light at the end. Some see loved ones, gone but not forgotten. Are these glimpses of the afterlife? Science offers explanations, physiological changes in the dying brain, hallucinations, but these explanations feel inadequate to some. The consistency of the stories, the profound impact, the lack of a definitive answer. Could there be more to these experiences? The digital age, a new frontier. Even death is touched by technology. Online memorials keep memories alive. Virtual cemeteries offer digital spaces for mourning. Some envision a future where consciousness is uploaded, achieving digital immortality, a digital afterlife. Once a fantasy, now a possibility some consider. It raises profound questions. What is identity in the digital realm? What becomes of memory, of the soul? The human desire to transcend death finds new expression. Embark on an adventure into the unknown. The digital afterlife awaits. The afterlife, a mystery for the ages. We may never have definitive proof. It remains a question of faith, a matter of personal belief. Different cultures, different religions, all offering their own interpretations, comfort, guidance, meaning. The literal truth may be elusive, but the afterlife's impact is undeniable. It shapes how we live, how we treat each other. It offers solace in grief, hope in uncertainty. It reminds us life is precious, a journey to be cherished. The human quest to understand the afterlife is a testament to our enduring spirit. It's a journey that stretches back through millennia, woven into the very fabric of our civilizations. From the pyramids of Egypt to the Tibetan Book of the Dead, we've sought answers in the stars, in our dreams, and in the depths of our own souls. We are drawn to the mystery, compelled by the unknown. The veil between this life and the next, though seemingly impenetrable, has never stopped us from peering through its shimmering edges. We crave knowledge, yearning for reassurance, for a glimpse of what awaits us beyond the horizon of our mortal existence. But perhaps the true beauty of the afterlife lies not in finding definitive answers, but in embracing the mystery. It's in acknowledging the limits of human comprehension, in accepting that some questions may never have concrete solutions. This acceptance doesn't diminish the importance of our inquiry, it deepens it. Living with the mystery means acknowledging that our beliefs about the afterlife, however deeply held, are ultimately acts of faith. It means respecting the diverse perspectives of others, recognizing that what brings comfort and meaning to one person may differ from another. It is in this space of open-mindedness and humility that true understanding can begin to blossom. The quest for understanding the afterlife should not be confined by rigid dogma or strict interpretations of ancient texts. While religious traditions offer valuable insights and guidance, our comprehension of what lies beyond must evolve alongside our ever-expanding knowledge of the universe and ourselves. We can find inspiration in scientific exploration, in the study of consciousness, and in the profound experiences of those who have journeyed to the edge of death and returned. By embracing a spirit of open inquiry, we can move beyond fear and dogma, fostering a deeper appreciation for the enduring mystery of life and death. Imagine the afterlife not as a final destination, but as an epic adventure that mirrors the quests of our present lives, the way we live, the choices we make, the courage we show. These are the threads that weave the tapestry of our journey, shaping the legacy we leave behind and influencing the epic saga of our existence beyond this earthly realm. If we strive to live with bravery, kindness, and purpose, we create ripples of positive energy that extend far beyond our immediate sphere. We cultivate an inner peace that transcends the physical limitations of our bodies, nurturing a sense of connection to something far greater than ourselves. The journey to the afterlife is an adventure without end. It's a continuous quest, an exploration for meaning and understanding that transcends the boundaries of time and space. It's an adventure we all share, each of us contributing our own unique perspectives, beliefs, and experiences to the collective human narrative. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the afterlife, may we do so with open hearts and open minds, embracing the unknown with a sense of wonder and a deep appreciation for the fragile beauty of life itself. For in seeking to understand what lies beyond, we gain a deeper understanding of what it truly means to be alive.